It is a new year, full of new games and game announcements, and one of the studios that I think will be announcing a new game this year is SuckerPunch. It's been about over 2 years since we heard from the studio, and as you guys know if you saw my predictions video, I predicted either The Last of Us 2 or SuckerPunch's new game would be announced. 6 months later and it still has yet to be revealed. E3 2017 that has flown by, and we still do not know what they're working on, and their banner is still infamous First Light. What is up, everybody? It is Online here. Welcome back to another video. And well, it's been about 6 months since my last infamous video. I think you guys saw that in the beginning of the video. Of course, all jokes aside, I'm very looking forward to seeing what SuckerPunch has to work on next. And to say it lightly, I was a little bit disappointed that they weren't at E3 2017. Of course, it's been 3 years since their last game, First Light, or I guess you could say Second Son, but First Light was really the last thing they worked on. And that came out in August, I believe, of 2014, so it's about to be 3 years. So a lot of us figured, it being 3 years and all, they're probably ready to show something at least, and show something new. And obviously, E3 2017 just passed by last week, and we still have yet nothing on the game, or anything that they're working on, and it seems like they've been pretty dead since, August of last year. So, going over some of the information that, we got before E3, I just wanted to talk a little bit, before everybody was disappointed, when the whole entire hype thing was going on. I remember seeing, Shinobi post, like, a little blog post, and he was, like, saying, it's not too far-fetched to know that we're going to hear about SuckerPunch sometime this year, and he said whether that's E3 or PSX, so, going before E3, I kind of had a little feeling that they might not be at E3, just because of what Shinobi posted, of course, he's very reliable and all. So, yeah, I guess I'll put up the little image right here of his blog post. I did send this to Power Gunner, but I guess I'll post this publicly here. I really do enjoy reading his blogs, though. They're really, really good. But going over what he said, as you guys can see by the image here, he just pretty much said that he expects that we'll hear from them sometimes later this year, or like it's not too far-fetched. So, I guess, I wouldn't say that confirms PSX. I definitely think it's, PSX has to be pretty likely. I mean, I don't imagine them going 4 years without revealing their game. To put this in perspective, I guess we'll talk about Horizon, because that was kind of like a similar case of moving on from like an already established IP to creating a brand new one. And well, Horizon, I believe, started development in 2012 and then ended up releasing in 2017. And as far as we know, this new IP by SuckerPunch has been in development since 2014, presumably. That's with, smooth development. Of course, there could be rough development, like usual. But it's been pretty much 3 years. And of course, Horizon took 3 years before they actually did reveal what they're working on, their new IP. So it's about 3 years since, the new IP started development until when they announced it. So, a lot of people are saying, where is SuckerPunch? It's been due time. And while it has been due time, I don't think it's been too out of the ordinary, because it is a new IP. I think everybody can, accept that from now on. I know there's a lot of Infamous fans that still believe it, or it's going to be an Infamous game, or just still want to believe it. But I don't see how you can think that after E3. It's just pretty obvious, and at least in my eyes, that they are definitely working on something new and something ambitious. It's still going to be open world based on the whole job listings. Of course, going off more of what we heard, pretty much the only thing else we have pretty much learned about is Shuei Yoshida, and he just said, back in 2015, when they were talking about Horizon, and they're just talking about the exclusives, or like, what happened with SuckerPunch? It's been like a year, and he just said that he's played on their next project, or he's played on their game. Obviously, 2 years has passed, and he talked to them again. He says, since then, he's played the game many, many more times, and he was about to say some more stuff, but then he caught his own lips, and he's just like, yeah, I'm not going to say anything more, probably not. It's probably best to just keep my mouth shut. So that's all we pretty much have to go off of the game. Of course, this game's definitely looking to be a 2019 game. I think that's pretty obvious now, because, obviously at E3, Sean Layden said they were focusing on 2017/2018 games, so I think that's pretty wise of them to do that. A lot of people give Sony hate about showing their games too early, but, that press conference really was about focusing on that next, year 2018, what to expect in terms of games. So I don't really blame them for not showing much in terms of that. I still feel like there should have been a little tease or something to give us, but, I don't see a flaw in their press conference in terms of they didn't show much new. I still think it was a little bit stupid to reveal so much new stuff last year and not carry it over to this year. Okay, I'm going to get past this whole E3 thing, because I feel like we've been talking about this for a while now. But going back just to the, extent of development, we have seen pictures of Shuei Yoshida hanging out with the development, so they're very much, just working on their game. And yeah, what the weird thing is about SuckerPunch is I feel like they're the most, like, I wouldn't say disconnected from their people, like, they're from their fans. I wouldn't say that, but like it just feels like we haven't really heard them say anything in any press release. You know, always Naughty Dogs are always in interviews and talking about stuff, but like we never hear about anyone at SuckerPunch talking or anything. And it seems like the only time we hear them talk is just when they have a new game or just anything. So it just feels like they're always dead on terms, you know, of when we hear them next. Kind of like what Sony Ben was for a while. But yeah, guess I predict that they'll be at PSX. But, you know, the thing is, T-Dux did say there was going to be a short teaser for Sucker Punch's new IP at E3. And honestly, T-Dux is not a reliable guy. He always is wrong on a lot of things. You know, he said that there was going to be what's called PSN name changes for a while. That's never happened. He said there's going to be certain updates. You know, T-Dux, I don't think he's very reliable at all. He even teased there was going to be a short teaser at E3 that never ended up happening. I don't think that was cut, you know, for a reason. A lot of people think that Xbox's E3 press conference not being that good, you know, made Sony, you know, change what they had plans. I don't believe that for a second, you know. I feel like they had pretty much this set in stone, and they were just talking about how they rehearsed it just the night before. They had everything that they wanted to do, and they were kind of confident in what they wanted to show this year. So I don't think anything changed on that end. The good thing is when it does get revealed, hopefully at PSX, hopefully there'll be a gameplay reveal with it, because I know a lot of people are expecting just a short teaser if it was going to be announced. But hopefully, you know, it being this long, there should be a proper introduction like all Sony new IPs, just like Horizon, just like Days Gone, and we should get gameplay with it at PSX. So I guess I'll just leave it on that note. I'm expecting gameplay at PSX, which is, you know, quite a big thing. It could just be a teaser, but I'm going to feel pretty confident in that, you know, after 3.5 years, they have something to show. Of course, it will be revealed at PSX, but I'll just go the extra mile. Say they'll reveal it with gameplay, because that just seems pretty likely. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Sucker Punch's new IP in the comments down below. I guess it's no longer a question about Infamous, of course. You know, they're moving past that whole franchise, and I'm kind of happy about that. You know, I want them to start something new. You know, all the Infamous fans, I do know they feel shaded based on Second Son, because it wasn't the best offering in terms of, you know, a sequel to Infamous 1 and 2. But you can't deny that a brand new idea and a brand new IP for them is something definitely to be excited for, because, you know, you saw that with Horizon, you saw that with Last of Us. But yeah, I guess I'll just leave you guys on that note. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I guess I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.